There's so much real, genuine trauma that's unique to this situation.
This has been, a anxiety ridden kind of frightening new experience for a lot of people learning how to live within the specter of COVID-19. And I guess for you, what's been kind of the biggest adjustment in living with the presence of this virus?
Well, it makes you think about every interaction. It's crazy because when you watch those movies about contagion and all these other things, like they seem so like um, impossible in some ways, you know? And now you realize that every breath you take means something. Every interaction, every other individual that walks into your orbit means something. And it's such a different way to think about the world. And when you're watching television, some of it's like stuff that was created before all this, but you're like, why are they hugging each other? Why are they shaking hands? Like it kind of takes over your mind this sense that every contact is dangerous, every breath is dangerous. So hopefully we'll stop feeling like that at some point, but maybe we'll never go back to not thinking about every breath and every contact. Who knows?
Do you expect to go through a little bit of PTSD with this? Because
I think it will. I think it will be something like that. I don't know. I don't know how I'll personally process it, but I'm certain that a lot of people are traumatized by this. And obviously, I'm very fortunate to have all the resources I have in my life and have a big house and all these other things that make it easier to socially distance. And I don't claim to be experiencing it like everyone else is experiencing it, but everybody's dealing with something that is a challenge in this situation, and some people a lot more than others. Some people live in abusive situations at home, and the idea that they have to be stuck in that situation and can't get out is extremely scary. And a lot of people are losing loved ones and not able to be with them when they lose them, not able to bury them properly. There's so much real, genuine trauma that's unique to this situation. And then the everyday kind of fear of catching it, for even those that don't end up losing a loved one, I think will register as some kind of trauma that we'll all have to recover from.
do you know people personally who have COVID-19?
I definitely know people that have it. I don't personally know anyone close to me or in my family or a close friend group that has succumbed to it fully as far as mortality. But I've known people that got pretty sick.
Hmm. Well, I asked you about the PTSD part of this because I imagine even as we begin reopening society by degrees. Like, think about it. How long is it going to take you, if it ever happens, for you to shake somebody's hand or hug them, or
Yeah.
like, how have you thought about like how you might respond to being able to be from up under this virus and how much that might change how you interact with people?
I think I will shake people's hands once we get to the point where we know that we have a cure or a vaccine for it. Um, but until then, no. And
Right.
until then, I think we should still be relatively distant from each other. I still think we should be wearing masks until we've solved it to the point where we don't have to worry about the hospital system being over. Loaded. And we don't have to worry about people dying from this. Until we get to that point, I feel like we should all still be really careful.
Mm.
I know everyone wants to get back to work. It's not just the president because he wants the economy to be better, so he gets reelected. I mean, everyone wants to be able to be, you know, to a lot of people get their joy and their fulfillment from doing what they love to do at work, and they're not able to do it to the fullest extent. Uh, a lot of folks are unemployed right now. A lot of folks are struggling, and everybody wants the economy to get back to some semblance of normal or somewhere better than normal. But we can't do it we feel safe around each other.
Have you missed performing in front of people?
Oh yeah, I definitely miss it. And we have a tour planned for the summer, late summer, and we don't know if it's going to happen. We don't know where the world's going to be by that point. It's still on the books right now, but we have to see if we can still do it by then.